You're watching Nittany Nation Update.
What's going on, everybody? Peter Terpster here, and this is your Nittany Nation Update for your Wednesday. Nice day so far here in State College. I wanted to talk about, well, first off, it's Pitt week, right? Got to talk about that. Penn State's going to play Pitt noon Saturday at Beaver Stadium. Might be the last time these two teams play. I don't really buy that. I don't think you should really buy that either. I believe these two teams will play, but you're just going to have lots of time in between unless something happens with conference schedules and all that stuff. All right, so I wanted to bring you maybe a little something from one of my favorite players for Penn State. Antonio Shelton is a broadcasting major. He's got the gift of gab. He really does. And he's a guy who gave us something interesting to think about in our Tuesday press conference. He talked about the interaction with the fans and the players and how close they are on the sidelines, and kind of some etiquette that goes along with that, and how to keep it civil. What should you say? What should you not say? And I thought he was very well thought out about something that he seemed, a little passionate about. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give you his full response. Here is his thoughts on player and fan interaction during Penn State games.
Maybe I'm taking this out of context, but you tweeted after the game Saturday, and it sounded like some fans were giving you guys a hard time. I'm just curious, what was said, and do you guys use that as motivation? What does that criticism do for you personally and for the defense?
All right, so I hopefully I prefaced everything as politely or correctly as I could. It's kind of hard to tell over the internet with people, how people read what you say. First things first, I'd like to say that we appreciate everybody that comes out and supports the game, supports us, because once, as a player, when you kind of sit back and you really think, these people are here to watch me play a game, it's pretty cool. And there's schools, even within this conference, or schools just all around the country that don't have that. They don't consistently have over 100,000 people here. So we appreciate everybody that comes and everybody that watches at home, everybody that supports us. But what I was saying was, it's that time of year where everybody thinks that they know what's going on the football field. So it's kind of to a certain degree, if you never played college football at a Division I level, or if you never played professional football, to an extent, you kind of can't talk about certain things. I like to think I don't talk about things I don't know about. I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist, so I'm not, I don't know, if a space shuttle doesn't whatever, I'm not oh, well, they should have did this. And I understand this is football and not rocket science, but what I was saying was, at a certain point, there was a fan, I don't know him, yelling at one of my teammates. I'm not going to say who my teammate was, but I figured he knew him. So he's just trying to get his attention. And then my teammate turned around, and it was clear, he did not know this dude. And he's just, trying to tell him how to play football, as if we don't have a coaching staff that's doing that already. And as if he's not an adult a young man who's dedicated his life to this. So it's you can't tell me how to play football. You know what I mean? So that's the type of things I was trying to say, was don't be disrespectful. You think we come out here in the stadium and we're hey, let's lose today. We practiced all week, watched all this film and did all this studying on these people, and we put in all this work during the summer and during camp, but let's go out here and just lose because we don't care about a trophy. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of weird, and it's that same dude might have been out here in the South Tunnel after the game looking for an autograph for his kid or a picture for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird. It's please come out here, be respectful to us. We appreciate the support, but the disrespect and all that type of stuff is just not needed.
Just following up on what Josh had asked you, are you guys encouraged not to get into debates with the fans in the stands? Or I'm sure it's difficult to turn the other cheek, but what is the protocol on that? Because I can't imagine that's a debate that you're going to win.
Yeah, just like you said, it's a debate that we're probably just not going to win. So it's it's not really like a huge deal. It's just every now and again you might catch somebody, you might have somebody saying something that's disrespectful or out of pocket. But at the end of the day, like, we got a game to play. So it's like, okay, well, they said that. That's how they feel. Now they're sitting down, and it's second down now. So it's like, whatever. I mean, it's playing any sport. It's just something that you have to deal with, like, especially at like a place like Iowa, because, like, all right, so if this is where the bench is, the banner is where their bleachers start. So it's like they can hear, like, you can hear these people. Like, you can turn around and be like, yo, like, what's up? Like, immediately, like, have a personal conversation with these people. So it's something that you just learn to deal with. I don't know why it struck such a nerve with me on Saturday, but it just did. I don't know why.
That's great stuff from Antonio Shelton. Once again, Penn State's going to play Pitt Saturday, noon at Beaver Stadium. Of course, we got you covered all week. Nittany Nation Game Day on Game Day at 11:30. You can watch that on CBS. And lots of good stuff there. That's going to do it for me for your Nittany Nation update, folks. Everyone have a good day.